Hello and welcome to Surds TV. Today we are solving some questions I got from one of my subscribers. He was having problem with this question, and this question can also be a question for you also watching. You can copy the question, then you solve it yourself. Then after, you also go through and see if you had the same answer as mine. So we have it's 6 questions. We will take them one after the other. This is the first question, the second question, the third question, fourth, fifth, and the other. But before we continue, please kindly subscribe to the channel, and also hit the share and like notification. Click on the notification icon so that anytime I post a video, you'll be the first to see. So kindly subscribe. Now let's go straight to it. Now, if you've not done anything about sets yet, if you look up there, you will see a link over there. That is the link of me explaining the topic sets and the simplification of sets. So you can watch that one. You see the properties and also look at the multiplication and everything under sets. But what we are doing now is for those who have done the sets already, and we need questions to solve. So let's look at the first question. Now it says write square root of 45 in a form a root 5 when a is an integer. So they are telling us that we should break this one down where we will get something root 5, where that something, that's the a, will be a number. So, and someone will say what's an integer? Integers are positive and negative whole numbers. As far as it is an integer, a negative number or a positive whole number, it is an integer. So it could be from negative infinity to positive infinity. Any number over here or over there can be the a that we have over there. But if we don't work, we wouldn't know. So we have to do the working. Please, I'll also explain more, so pay attention. So our solution. Now the question is square root of 45. Now we will look for two numbers that we multiply to get 45, and that is square root of 9 times square root of 5, because 5, 9, 45. And as I did in my previous video about underset, I said that always numbers that we can't do anything to it under the square root sign should be square root of 2, square root of 3, square root of 5, square root of 7, square root of 11, and going. And all those numbers are prime numbers. Now, so we have square root of 5 here. This we can't do anything to it. If we want two numbers to multiply, or two of the same kind to multiply to get 5, we won't get it. So let's look at 9. Two numbers of the same kind multiplying to get 9, we can get it. That is 3. 3 times 3 gives us 9. So this square root of 9 will give me 3 times square root of 5. Now getting this now, in one of the properties, it says that if I have a times square root of b, I can write it as a root b. So this answer will give me 3 root 5. So therefore, a equals what? 3. Are we good? That's for the first one. Now the second one says that express 2 bracket 3 plus root 5 bracket close another bracket 2 plus root 5 in a form b plus c root 5. Now let's look at something. That's the b. Now the question is 2 bracket 3 plus root 5 bracket close another bracket 2 plus root 5 bracket close, and we are leaving the answer in the form a plus c root 5. If you have any question, don't forget to leave a comment below. Okay, so now how do we open bracket? If you want to open bracket normally, like if you are solving math under maybe linear equation or any other topic and you want to open bracket, if we have a plus b bracket a plus c, and let's say we have another d over here, how do we open it? We use this to open the first bracket, then we use the first bracket to open the second bracket, and that is all. That's what we're about to do over here. I hope you are getting me. Okay, so we are getting this multiplied by this will give me 6, and this multiplied by this will give me plus 2 root 5 in a bracket, multiplying 2 plus root 5. Now Now, with this one, we have cleared the 2 from there because we use the 2 to multiply, and still they are multiplying. Now we are about to simplify this one, or we are about to open this bracket to make it simple so that we can group like terms and move on. Okay, so we can have 6 bracket 2 plus root 5 for this one. Then 2 root 5 bracket 2 plus root 5. Meaning I'm using this term, the first term here, to multiply by all these brackets, or everything in this bracket. Then the second term here, to multiply everything in this bracket. That's why we have this. So this time this will give me 12. And this time this will give me 6 root 5. Are we good? Now, 2 root 5 times 2. Now, let's do something. When we are doing algebraic expression, and we have we have 2a times 2. What's our answer? Our answer is 4a. Why? We use this number to multiply by this number, getting 4, then we add the a. Now, this square root of 5 also, let's take it as a variable. Let's take it as a variable a. So if I want to multiply this by this, I'll multiply this 2 by this 2 here. Then we get what? 4. Then I add my root 5. The same way, if I have 2a times a, because the a are the same, because we are multiplying, I can get what? I'll get what? 2a square. So now with this one, I bring my plus sign. Square root 2 root 5 plus root 5. I'll multiply this by this. And when we are multiplying square root of 5 times under square root of 5, the answer gives us 5, because from the properties it says that square root of 5 simply means 5 raised to the power 1 over 2 times another 5 raised to the power 1 over 2. And in indices, when the base are the same, we add the powers. So half plus half gives you 1. So we are going to get 5 raised to the power what? 1. And 5 raised to the power 1 is what? Is the same thing. It's the same 5. So from here, we are going to get these 2. And this time, this will give me what? 5. So multiplying by 5 like this. And that will give us 10 later. So now let's continue. So now we are going to get 12 plus 6 plus 4 give me 10 with 5. Minus 2 times 5, plus 2 times 5 gives me what? 10. Are we okay? Now we add like term. This and this can be added. So we are going to get 22 plus 10 with 5. Now the same should leave it in the form b plus c root 5. So this is in the form this. So which means that b equals 22 and c equals 10, making us get what? 22 plus 10 with 5. That is number 1. I hope it is clear. I hope it is clear. Now let's look at the next question. Now our number 2 is here. Now number 2 says expand and simplify. Number 2, expand and simplify 4 plus root 3 bracket close under bracket 4 minus root 3. We should expand and simplify. Now I want you to pause the video and solve it yourself. So after you are done, then you play the video and look at the steps and also your final answer if it's the same thing. So as we did with the second question, you see with the second question we expanded it over here. We are about to do, we did expansion over here. We are about to do the same thing. So what do? This 4 will come out, multiplying this bracket. That is 4 minus square root of 3. Then plus square root of 3, that is this one, bracket 4 minus square root of 3. Are we good? Good. Now we are opening the bracket. So 4 times 4 gives me 16. Then this time this will give me minus 4 root 3. Plus this time this will give me 4 root 3. Then this time this will give me minus 3. Because square root of 3 and square root of 3, they will come back to give you 3. Are we good? Good. Now let's simplify. This subtraction, this minus this will give me 13. Then this and this. You see I have minus 4 root 3 plus 4 root 3. It's like having minus 4 plus 4. It's 0. So our final answer will be just 13 for question 2. I hope it is clear. Good. Without wasting my time, let's move to question 3. Now this is our question 3. It says that please, after I read the question, you pause the video and you solve it yourself. Then later we do it together. Okay. So we have express, or I should leave this one for you. Let's do it. Let's do it. Express 108. That's square root of 108 in a form a with 3, where the a is an integer. So we look for two numbers that we multiply. We look for two numbers that we multiply to get 108, and that is 12 and 9. So square root of 12 times square root of 9 will give us 108. Are we good? Hello? Give us 108. Hello? So from there, we can break this one down and break this one down. So now I have my square root of 12. I have my square root of 12, and the 9 is going to give me times 3. But this 12 can also be broken down. I'm going to get square root of 4 times square root of 3 times 3. This is for the 12. So square root of 4 will also give me 2 times square root of 3 times 3. But we have like terms. This and this are like terms. That's the 2 here and the 3 here. So that will give me 6 times square root of 3. And I'm going to get 6 with 3. Because the 3 under the bracket, we can't do anything to it. So we will leave it like that. Are we good? Are we good? Good. So that is for question 3. The question 3 was very simple. Now question 4. Question 4, it's a rationalization. We have to rationalize. So please pay attention. Okay, so we have 5 minus square root of 3, brackets close, all over 2 plus square root of 3, brackets close. And we have to leave our answer in the form a plus b with 3. So let's get to it. Now with this, if we don't rationalize, we can't do anything to it. So how do we rationalize? We take the denominator and multiply the numerator and the denominator again by the negative of that numerator. What do I mean the negative? The sign here is positive, but when we are multiplying by it, it will change to what? Negative. So we will get 5 minus square root of 3 over 2 plus square root of 3 times 2 minus square root of 3 over 2 minus square root of 3. Now multiply this term by this term by this term, then we move ahead. So now let's multiply. So 5 times 2 gives me 10. 5 times minus square root of 3 will give you minus square root of 3. Sorry, 5 root 3. Minus 5 root 3. And this time this will give me minus 2 root 3. Then minus and minus, when you multiply, you get plus. So plus 3. Are we good? Now let's come down here. 2 times 2 gives me 4. This time this will give me 2 times minus 3 will give me minus 2 root 3. Then 2 minus plus minus 3 times 2 will give me plus 2 root 3. Then this time this will give me minus what? 3. Are we good? Now let's simplify. 10 plus 3, because they are like terms, so 10 plus 3 will give me 13. Then minus 5 minus minus 5 root 3 minus 2 root 3 will give me minus 7 root 3. All over. Now, minus 2 root 3 plus 2 root 3 will give me 0. So I'm going to get 4 minus 3. And that will equally give me 13 minus 7 root 3. 13 minus 7 root 3 as the final answer. So from the question, it means that this A will be what? 13 and B also will be 7. Are we good? I hope it is clear. Good. Now the next one, that's the B of it. It says 26 over 4 plus root 3. Please kindly pause the video from here, solve it, and let's compare answers. Okay, thank you for pausing. So let's go. So we are getting 26 over 4 plus root 3 times 4 minus root 3 over 4 minus root 3. Now let's continue. Now let's multiply. Now 26 times 4. Now let me tell you something. We are multiplying 26 by 4. We are getting 104. But please, it is not wrong when you on your jotters you do this. Okay, it doesn't show that you are not good in mathematics, or you are not a mathematician. You understand? Correct answers makes you a good mathematician. So when you are solving and you don't have a calculator, don't just say answers from your head. Just do this and take one after the other. Say one after the other. 6 for 24, 4. Remember 2. This time this. 8 plus 2, 10. If you do this in your jotters, no one will tell you you're not a good mathematician. If I said it from my mind and I said 105, that doesn't make me a good mathematician. So don't be afraid to do small calculation in your jotters before you come here. So this time this will give you 104. Then this time this will give you minus 26 with 3. All over, we are also multiplying this by this. So 4, 4, 16. Then 4 times this will give me minus 4 root 3. Then this time this will also give me plus 4 root 3. Then this time this will also give me minus 3. Now from there we simplify the down. This and this will be 0. So this will give me 13. So I'm going to get 104 minus 26 root 3 over 13. But they said we should leave our answer in A plus B root 3. So how do we do it? We split the denominator for the numerator. So I'm going to get 104 divided by 13 minus 26 root 3 divided by 13. Are we good? Now, okay, so 104 divided by 13 will give us 8. Then over here, I can divide this by this. The same way, if I have 4a over, let's say over 2, I can cancel here to be 1, and I cancel here to be 2. I can cancel this 13 here 1, then here 2. So I'll get 8 minus 2 root 3. Please, you can't subtract this 2 from this 8, because this 2 has something to it. The same way we cannot subtract 8 minus 2a. We cannot subtract this, no. We can't subtract this, because this 2 is not standing alone. It's standing here with square root of 3. This 2 is not standing alone. It's standing here with what? A. So we can't subtract this. So this is our final answer. Please, is it clear? Okay, so that is all for question 4. So let's move quickly to question 5. Let's go to question. Where's our question 5? Question 5. Question 5. Question 4. That's okay. We did. I think I have. This will be question 5. I didn't number it well. So let's go to question 5. Now question 5 says that simplify 3 plus square root of 5 bracket close another bracket 3 minus square root of 5. Are we good? So now let's see. The way we did with the opening of bracket, we'll do the same thing over here until we get to the final answer. Please pause the video and let's solve it. After we're done, we play the video and we look at our steps. And also, because I am not jumping any step, so we look at our steps and also our final answer. So we are getting 3 bracket 3 minus root 5. So this 3 multiplying everything here. Then plus square root of 5, this one multiplying everything here. So that's 3 minus square root of 5. So this time this gives me 9. This time this is giving me minus 3 root 5. This time this will give me plus 3 root 5. Then this time this square root of 5 times square root of 5. As I did, the answer is 5. The same as square root of 3 times square root of 3 also give you 3. Good. So from here, this and this will be 0. Because this minus 3 outside here, minus 3 outside here. This negative and positive. So it will be 0. Then I'm going to get 9 minus 5. And that's the answer. Give me what? 4. That's the final answer. So that's for question 5. And our final answer for the day, that's our question 6. Okay, this is our question 6. Now our question 6 is 2 minus square root of 3 all square. Now this question is not difficult. Maybe the way it is posed will make it a bit tricky. Now if we have a square, what does it mean? It means a times a. If we have b square, it means b times b. If we have a plus b square, it means a plus b and another a plus b. If we have a minus b all square, we have a minus b and another a minus b. If we have a square minus b square, that's difference of 2 squares, we are getting a minus b in one bracket and a plus b in one bracket. So now with this one, this is not difference of 2 squares. So we will just express this as this. So we are going to get 2 minus square root of 3, bracket close, under bracket, 2 minus square root of 3, like that. Then we simplify, or we open the bracket as we did here. So I'm going to get these 2 outside, multiplying 2 minus square root of 3, then minus square root of 3 outside, multiplying 2 minus square root of 3. Now this time this gives me 4. This time this will give me minus 2 root 3. This time this will give me minus 2 root 3. Then minus, this time this will give me plus 3. Now this and this will give me, sorry, this is not here. So this and this will give me 7. Then this one will give me minus 4 root 3. Because they are all minus. So minus 2 minus 2 give minus 4. Then the root 3 will come. So this is our final answer. So from the question that we did, we have our solutions clearly here. This question 2, the solution. Question 3, everything is written nicely here. So thank you very much for watching, but don't forget to subscribe and share to a friend. Someone needs to learn also, so share to a friend. And thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.